The first rays of dawn pierce the mist, shrouding Mount vast sky, painting the ancient peaks in gold. On a training ground, a young disciple named Lin Feng moves with fluid grace, his sword a blur of silver light as he practices his forms. Unseen from a high pavilion, the sect master, Hao Yun, watches with a contemplative expression, his gaze sharp and discerning. Suddenly, a teasing voice breaks the morning calm. "Junior brother, your form is improving, but is it fast enough?" Senior brother Yu Hei appears, his own sword drawn, and lunges forward in a friendly test. Lin Feng senses sharp, pivots and dodges the strike with practiced ease. Just as their spar intensifies, a commanding voice echoes across the field. "Enough." Hao Yun descends, his face grim. There is troubling news. A frantic messenger had arrived moments before. The Jing sect, a neighboring ally, has been brutally attacked by what survivors describe as demonic forces. The sect is in ruins, its members slaughtered. The news sends a shockwave through the vast sky sect. The elders convene an emergency meeting, their faces etched with worry. The martial world has been at peace for decades, but this unprovoked massacre signals a dark turn. After a tense discussion, Hao Yun makes his decision. He turns to his most trusted senior disciple. "Yu Hui, take a team and investigate the Jing sect. I need to know who is behind this." Yu Hui bows. His usual playful demeanor, replaced by stern resolve. As he prepares to leave, Lin Feng watches, a fire of determination in his eyes. He can't just stand by. Under the cover of the departing group's haste, Lin Feng slips away and follows them, determined to see the truth for himself. They arrive at a scene of utter devastation. The once proud Jing sect is now a smoldering ruin, the air thick with the smell of ash and death. The silence is deafening, broken only by the crackle of lingering embers. As Yu Hui and his team cautiously pick their way through the rubble, Lin Feng, who has been trailing them, notices a flicker of movement. Hidden beneath a collapsed beam is a small figure. It's a little girl, no older than 7, her face smudged with soot and streaked with tears. She's clutching a worn doll, her eyes wide with terror. Yu Hui gently approaches her. "It's okay, you're safe now." The girl looks up, her voice a trembling whisper that sends a chill down their spines. The Bloodblade. It has awakened. Yu Hui's eyes narrow. The Bloodblade is a legendary cursed weapon, said to grant immense power at the cost of the user's soul. Immediately suspects the Crimson Rain cult, a shadowy organization obsessed with forbidden artifacts. Unbeknownst to them, perched on a charred rooftop nearby, a figure cloaked in red watches their every move, a sinister glint in their eyes. Back at the vast sky sect, an unsettling aura descends upon the mountain. Hao Yun, feeling the shift in the spiritual energy, retreats to a hidden chamber deep within the sect's treasury. He opens an ornate, dust-covered chest. Inside, resting on faded silk, is a piece of aged parchment half of the legendary Bloodblade map. It shows cryptic pathways and ancient symbols, but it's incomplete. A crucial fragment is missing. Just as Hao Yun contemplates the missing piece, Lin Feng arrives back at the sect, the rescued girl in his arms. He presents her to the sect master, explaining what they found. The girl, who reveals her name as Xiao Lan, looks at Hao Yun with an unnerving calm. When she sees the map fragment in his hand, she speaks, her voice clear and certain. "The other P's E Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C C Lin Manor, his ancestral home, was a place of ghosts and painful memories. His entire clan had been massacred there years ago, and he was the sole survivor. That night, a shadow flits through the moonlit courtyards of the vast sky sect. It's the red-clad assassin. It's moving with silent, deadly grace. Their mission is clear. Find the girl, Xiaolan. The assassin slips into the guest quarters where she is resting. But just as they reach for the door, a figure steps out of the darkness to block their path. It's Lin Feng. He couldn't sleep, a sense of foreboding keeping him on patrol. The two clash in a flurry of steel. Lin Feng fights with all the skill he possesses, but the assassin is on another level. Their movements inhumanly fast, and their techniques vicious. Lin Feng is quickly overpowered, a sharp pain flaring in his shoulder as the assassin's blade finds its mark. Just as a fatal blow is about to land, a second sword intercepts it. Yu Hui has arrived. "You're not getting past both of us," he declares. The assassin, outnumbered, makes a calculated retreat, melting back into the shadows as quickly as they appeared. Hao Yun examines the wound on Lin Feng's shoulder. On the floor lies a small, blood-red dart the assassin dropped during their escape. The sect master's face turns pale. "The mark of the Crimson Shadow Guard," he murmurs. "The demon cult's elite assassins. This confirms my fears. Chaos is coming to the martial world." In the quiet of her room, Xiaolan looks at Lin Feng, her large eyes filled with urgency. "You have to go to Lin Manor," she insists. "You must find the map fragment before they do." Lin Feng is torn. The thought of returning to that place of nightmares paralyzes him. He argues with Yu Hui, who believes it's a trap, too dangerous to pursue alone. Their heated debate is interrupted when a disciple arrives. Sect Master Hao Yun summons junior brother Lin Feng. Lin Feng enters the sect master's private study. The air is heavy. Hao Yun looks at him, not as a master to a disciple, but with a gaze full of ancient sorrow. "Lin Feng," he begins, his voice low, "there is something I should have told you long ago. The massacre of your clan was not random. They were the hereditary guardians of the Bloodblade secret." He pauses, letting the weight of his words sink in. "You, Lin Feng, are the last heir of the Bloodblade lineage." The revelation shatters Lin Feng's world. Everything he thought he knew was a lie. Then presents him with the sect's half of the map. "This belongs to you now. The choice of what to do next is yours alone." Meanwhile, far away in a dark, formidable fortress, the red-clad assassin kneels before a throne. The figure seated upon it, shrouded in a blood-red mist, is Crimson Rain, the leader of the demon cult. "The boy has the map," the assassin reports. A chilling, ethereal voice fills the hall. "Bring me Lin Feng." That night, under the cold light of the moon, a lone figure leaves the vast sky sect. It is Lin Feng, the half-map secured in his robes, his face set with grim determination as he heads toward the ghosts of his past.